If you have experienced losing a precious pet, you know the loss can be traumatic. It's like they're a member of your family.
Yeah, it is really hard. You may feel that your grief is also not being recognized. So Beth Bigler, pet loss grief counselor, is joining us to talk more about pet grief. Good morning.
Good morning, Melissa and Chelsea. Thank you for shining a spotlight on this very important topic.
So this falls under disenfranchised grief. Tell us what that is and why does pet grief fall under that category?
Sure. Disenfranchised grief means a grief that isn't openly acknowledged or socially mourned or publicly supported, right? It's not recognized by our culture as a significant loss, which is why some people say things like, oh, it's just a dog or only a cat or get another one. And the effect of this means that many grievers can end up feeling minimized or isolated or even shamed for their grief. No one's bringing over casseroles or getting bereavement days off work, you know, when your dog dies.
Yeah, that's true. And sometimes it's hard to function after you've lost a pet. I mean, sometimes we've had over 10 or 15 years and you can't imagine life without them. So when people do lose a pet, do you think that we are dealing with similar emotions as we do when we lose a human family member?
Certainly there are some obvious similarities: sadness, yearning, longing, physical symptoms, discombobulation in your brain. But for animals and humans, sometimes there's other things coming up. For many people, their relationship with their beloved is the most intimate and loving that they have in their lives. The proximity, the daily routine, the understanding and love and acceptance they receive from their animals might be something they're not getting other places. So sometimes this type of loss can feel especially empty if that's the case. Also, there's a feeling of guilt people get sometimes because they feel they were solely responsible for their animal's death, and that is really hard for people to move through. So that's an emotion that comes up a lot that's not always coming up with human loss. And also just feeling like my identity has totally shifted. You know, our animals are woven into everything we do, and so when they're not here, we're sometimes at a loss for who am I, what am I doing, what's my meaning and purpose.
Beth, I dealt with this over the spring, so you are really bringing up a lot of what I was going through during that time. What are some tips for people dealing with this, and especially if they don't have like bereavement time for a pet through their job?
Totally. Well, first of all, your feelings are valid and profound, and try your best to feel them. Even if you don't have time off work, make time to cry, make time to mourn, make time to reminisce. That's very important. Second, say yes to anybody who wants to help you. If anyone offers to do something to help you or hear a story about your beloved, go ahead and accept help from people. Sometimes that's hard for us to do. Also, speak kindly to yourself. We can be so hard on ourselves during grief. It's very important to be nice to yourself as you're moving through this. Also, memorialize and celebrate your animal every way you can. Make scrapbooks, paint rocks and put them in your garden in their memory, and find community. My Instagram community is so powerful because all these grievers come together. They offer support, wisdom, and insight. And if you find a community of people who truly understand, you're going to feel so much less alone in your sorrow.
Yeah, and I do find that when people are brave enough to put it out on social media, it's amazing the comments they get, and I just hope that that brings people peace. I mean, sometimes it's better to put it out there than just to keep it inside, right? So you don't feel trapped and alone.
Definitely. This is one of the most isolating types of grief that there is, and anything we can do to find support and be around people who truly understand is a win for your grief.
Oh, well, Beth Bigler, thank you so much for helping us shine a spotlight on this. I know you touched a lot of hearts, including mine this morning, so thank you for helping us all out.
Thank you very much. Have a great morning.
You too.